we're going to continue our discussion of motivation. So this weekend, I had my daughter, as I told everybody that I would, but I can't get her to be still long enough to sit here and talk to you guys. Besides, anytime I bring out the computer, she wants to watch Baby Shark. So I didn't get a chance to do that this weekend. However, I want to say and make this relatable to you guys. Motivation is motivation is behind everything we do. Um, when you wake up and get out of the bed in the morning, there is something that makes you want to get out of bed in the morning. I mean, you don't have to. It's preferable. I mean, if you stay in bed all day, then you're missing out on so much that you could do. When I got up this morning, it was hard for me to get out of bed, and I'll tell you why. Because, as you can tell, my nose is a little stuffy. It was hard for me to breathe last night. I woke up a few times and couldn't go back to sleep because sinuses. Um, I don't think I have coronavirus, but um, it was hard. It was hard to get up, and on top of that, I was at the river with my daughter this weekend because she loves the water, and every time she sees me, it's water, daddy, water, daddy. So of course I had to take her to the water because, well, she's my baby, and believe it or not, daddy spoils her, of course. But but I was climbing back up the bank, and I put my foot on this really sharp uh, small tree stump, and so needless to say, I've got a hole in my foot, and it really hurts to walk right now. But there was something motivating me to get up this morning. Um, that it's a Monday, and I wanted to talk to you guys today. Um, so that was a motivating factor. Um, I just bought my new house. That's a motivating factor. Um, because I want to start moving things from my apartment into my house. So that motivated me to get up. There's many things that motivated me to get up. But you have to ask yourself what motivates you. You know, athletes athletes are always motivated by something. The NFL draft was this weekend, and most of those athletes will say, I grew up, I was kind of poor. Some of them were really poor, and they say, I want to get to the big leagues. I want to get to the NFL, and I want to do it for my family, for my mom, and I want to pay her back for all the things that she did for me when I was young. Um, and so that's their motivation. That's their motivation to be successful. Um, when I was growing up, times were hard. Things were difficult. Things were difficult for my family. Things were difficult for us. Um, you know, most of us not so much anymore. I mean, my sister works in Atlanta. She actually works for a medical supply chain company So they're obviously extremely busy right now. I'm a teacher here in Augusta. I love it. It's not really about the money that I make. I feel that I'm more successful because I love what I'm doing. But I make a living. Um, and my brother is a, I guess you would say, engineer at SRS. He's very successful, and so we've all come a long way, and we all had to have motivation to do that. Because for that person working at McDonald's or that person working at Walmart, yes, they're making a paycheck and they might be making a living and they might be in a small apartment and be making it and be getting by, but are they happy? I don't know. They could be. Um, they might be happy. But for me, when I was working at Walmart, I didn't want to be working at Walmart. So so I didn't stay at Walmart. I said to myself, you know what? You know what I really want to do? I really want to teach. So I went to school and I got my degree so I could teach. So your own personal happiness is a big motivating factor. Another motivating factor for me is growing up, my parents couldn't give us a lot. So I don't want to be in that position. I want to be able to give my daughter everything she deserves. And trust me, she deserves everything. She's a beautiful, smart little girl, and she deserves everything in the world. And between her mom and me, we can give it to her. I believe that because her mom is extremely smart. I I do my thing, you know about me, um, and we're just gonna make sure that my daughter doesn't have the kind of life that I had growing up. So you just need to ask yourself, especially right now, what motivates me? Because I can't be there. Whenever you do something good, I can't be there to pop up out of a bush and say, here's a piece of candy. I can't do that. It's up to you. And from what I'm seeing, um, uh, we need to think about what our motivation is right now. So until next time, ask yourself, what motivates me? What do I want in my life? And I understand you're 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. So you're not really thinking about that right now, but one day you'll have to think about that. So in preparation for that day, let's start thinking about it now. Let's think about what motivates us. What motivates you? You know what motivates me because I've told you. So until next time, guys, stay safe, work hard, and maybe I will pop up out of a bush and give you a piece of candy. Love you guys. I'll see you later.